to my channel, and today I come to you to talk about something really, oh my God, horrendous. If you read the title, you see that I caught the ringworm from the gym. So if you want to see what happened and what I've been going through for the last month and also how I got rid of it, stay tuned. A lot of you guys know that I have been on my workout journey like none other. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I post some of my workout, you know, me going to the gym and things like that, and some of my transitions. So I've been really going to the gym, and yeah, I went to the gym, and I don't know whether it was maybe a mat, maybe, you know, I know there are certain times where I may have taken off my clothes and had to use the restroom, so I'll run to the restroom with, you know, and I didn't put my shoes on, or maybe I didn't clean down the machine, the antibacterial wipes. Like, I really don't take time out to clean down the machine before I use it. So any one of those, whatever it was, I contracted the ringworm fungus. So the ringworm, anyone can catch it. It doesn't matter, you know, what it is. It is a contagious fungus, but basically it grows in like things like locker rooms, gyms, gymnasiums, things like that. It's really common with children and kids like that and things like that. And so it is a contagious fungus that basically grows on your skin, and it looks like a little round circle. Basically, they call it the ringworm, although it's not an actual worm. It's just a little circle of ring of dots that grows around. It has a little dark spot in it. So I first noticed that I had it, and I had it like right here underneath my armpit, like right here in the weirdest spot. And I saw it, and at first I thought it was just a bruise from the weights trainer, so I didn't pay no attention to it. But then it started to grow, and I was like, and it started to itch. I was like, oh my God, I think I contracted a ringworm. So the very first thing I went and I got was the ringworm, this particular ointment from Walgreens. And so I kept using it, and I kept working out, and it wasn't going away. But I kept going to the gym, and so I then noticed I started growing it on my arm. I got two on my arms. I was like, okay. So then I started putting the thing on my arm. Then I started getting them on my legs. I was like, okay, enough is enough. So I went to the emergency room, and the doctor was like, yes, you have ringworms. And she saw all the ones I had. By then I had at least 10 on my body. And this is the one I had under here, and then I had 2 here, and then I had a few growing on my leg. And so my mom told me to take Clorox and try to kill them, and I did that, and they were dying, but more were growing. So it just was, I felt like it was in me. So she gave me some prescription pills, and so I'll just put the name of the prescription pill that she gave me here. And she told me I could not drink for a month. My heart was broken. Could you imagine going into Christmas not being able to drink? And so I had to take one of these every day, and then I couldn't drink. I had to immediately come home, wash all my sheets. I had to wash my chair covers. I had to Lysol everything down. I had to disinfect everything down. I just had to clean my entire house. And basically the doctor told me that every day I had to wash everything. I can't wear anything twice. I have to wash it immediately. I had to wash my towel every day. It was a nightmare. I had to wash all my sheets. I had to wash my blanket every day. It was just a complete nightmare. But me, like a dummy, I kept going to the gym. And so I kept going to the gym, and then they just started growing in masses across my whole abdomen area, all my sides, all of this, my whole abdomen area. I was like, oh my God, these things are taking over my life. I didn't know what the hell was happening. And so then I consulted with one of my friends. I came home from the gym, and I took it off my weight trainer, and I was like, oh my God, I think these things are taking over. And so I contacted one of my friends because I know she said she had some problems with the abdomen. So I was like, well, maybe this is not ringworm. Maybe this is something with the waist trainer. So I contacted one of my subscribers, actually, Erica, and she's like, no, baby, you got the ringworm and you got it bad and you need to stop going to the gym. I did not realize that the sweat from the gym, me going to work out and perspire, was making the ringworms continue to grow. So they grow in the sweat and me dripping, especially where I had the waist trainer on, and that sweat really bad in that area. It got bad, guys. I mean, so I immediately had to stop going to the gym, and that hurt my heart so much because I have been on my journey. I have been going really good. I had picked up my motivation, and so, man, it was really, really bad. So I had to immediately stop going to the gym. Then I really got real serious about it because I realized it had gotten bad. I had got to the point where I had at least 50 of them across my entire stomach. I went out and I was like, let me buy some antibacterial soap. So I went out and bought some antibacterial soap. I went and I bought some antiseptic. One of my friends told me to get some antiseptic. This will stop it from spreading. So I went and bought some antiseptic skin cleaner. I bought some antibacterial wipes. I bought Lysol. I'm telling y'all, I went and bought it all. I washed my hands. I was so afraid to get it in my hair because if you get it in your hair or if you get it on your face, I was just so deathly afraid. So I even went without washing my hair because it grows in moisture. So I just, like, for a week I didn't wash my hair because I was just so afraid to do it because it had just, I'm telling you guys, it had got out of hand. So taking the pills, so they had stopped coming. So now that, I stopped getting them, now that I stopped working out, I stopped getting, but they weren't going away fast enough. So I was like, I didn't know what to do. I went out and I bought some more ringworm cream. I'm telling you guys, I just was buying and buying to try to get rid of this thing because it would become so massive and it just took it over my body, and I almost wanted to cry because I was like, oh my God, how did I get myself into this? It just was bad. So I started to do, I was like, but they're not clearing up fast enough. I'm taking this prescription medicine and they're not clearing up fast enough. So I decided to do some research online, and one of the research I found out a lot of wrestlers get it, and a lot of wrestlers get it because they're sweating and I guess they have a lot of close contacts or whatever, but a lot of people in wrestling get it. And I found out that one thing that you can do is use nail polish. Now what nail polish does is kind of suffocates the ringworm. So I watched a couple of videos and I saw this one guy, he put nail polish on his ringworm, and within the week the ringworm had cleared up. So I was like, I have like tons of nail polish, so that's no problem. So I'm going to try this out. So I put the nail polish on my skin. Now I'm going to show you a picture of what this looks like. Now if you are completely grossed out, you're going to want to fast forward this part because it looks gross. But this is a picture of me after I put the nail polish on my abdomen area. And this is the nail polish dried up. So that's why it kind of looks a little cakey, but this is the nail polish dried up. And this is to show you how bad it got. So yes, guys, it got really bad. It really got really bad. I mean, I was almost afraid for my skin. That's how bad it got. So I started doing some research. I started putting the nail polish, and I noticed that they were starting to die. They were, and then I even got one here on my neck. So I would have to wear things like scarves and long sleeves and stuff to work. I still went to work every day. I didn't stop going to work. But the nail polish helped to basically kill them. I would get out the shower. I would put some antiseptic on there to clean off all of the, bacteria. Then I would put nail polish basically on all of the spots, go to sleep, wake up, take nail polish remover, take it off, clean it off again, and then put another batch of nail polish, go to work. I'm telling you guys, this thing, and then I have to come home from work, wash my sheets, take a bath. I mean, it was just, I went through this for at least 3 weeks. I did the nail polish thing for about a week or so. Then I watched another video when this girl, she did a video on a soap called Defense. And this is what the soap looks like. And so she said she had caught ringworm from this cat and it had spread all over her face. And then she did some research, she found out about Defense and bought it, and it cleared it right up. So I went, did some research on this particular soap, went to Amazon. Everyone on there said they use it for ringworm. If you have ringworm, this is what to get. So I immediately bought me some Defense soap, and immediately within 2 days, they were gone. They were dead. They were gone. I was so ecstatic, so happy, because I had been doing all of this regimen and all of this soap and all of this cleansing and all this kind of stuff. And then by the time I got this, it killed it. Now, what is in this that kills it is tea tree oil. So basically this soap is made up of all these oils, and basically tea tree oil, eucalyptus oil, it has a bunch of things in it, but I'll put the link to this soap if you're watching this video because you got ringworm and you're trying to get rid of it. This is it. I also went out and bought some 100% tea tree oil just to get a concentrated version, because I wanted to knock these things out. So with the combination, so I would take a bath with this. Basically, you take a bath with this, you lather it up all of your whole body, let it sit for a while, and then clean, and then, you know, wash your skin off and stuff like that. And it also makes you, like, it gives you this refreshing type of feel. And then I also went and bought some tea tree oil, and I would just take this and just rub it all over my skin. And in 2 days, they were dead and they were gone. So I really wish I would have just did the research and bought this soap. The soap is a little expensive, it's like $6. $6 for one, and I bought like 2. So out of all these things that I purchased, I could have just bought this soap and it was dead and it was gone. And I stopped taking the medicine because the medicine really wasn't doing anything, and it just is causing other issues in my body. And then of course, you know, it's Christmas and I want to be able to drink, you know, alcohol, so I couldn't drink alcohol on this, so I really stopped taking it for that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so the Defense soap really works. Now the only thing left now is I have really bad scars on my arm. I'm gonna show you. Well, they're kind of clearing up. You probably can't see, but there was one right there. There was one right there, and I have them really bad on my abdomen. I'm gonna show you a little bit so you can see the scars right there. They're kind of clearing up now, but it had gotten really bad on my abdomen. And you can see them now. They're all clearing up and stuff like that. So I'm happy that they're all clearing up now. I just need the stuff to fade. I'll probably get some rose hip oil or some shea butter, and that's it, and I'll just go ahead and clear it up. Actually, I finally got a chance to go back to the gym this past weekend. I went to the gym, I was so ecstatic, so happy. I finally got to go back to the gym and get back to my workout and stuff like that. So that's it, guys. I hope you get to learn a lot from the video. If you have any questions, leave your comments and questions below. If you got ringworm or want to share your story, that's it. Thanks, bye.